I honestly love the draft here for both teams. It's looking pretty well. Let's see how WHG will answer to that. Because you have an Ornn and you have a Hicker, and you also have a Camille. That's a lot of control all around the map.
Yeah, they're probably going to be engaging a lot here for the side of OMG. So what they need is somebody to deal damage now. They are really lacking on the damage department. Ezreal could be banned so that you wouldn't be able to pick that up on the second phase of the bans. Even ban the Yasuo of SMK. I mean, if you just want to make sure that the Zoe is gonna be confident in taking those fights.
Exactly. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna wait for the last ban to the side of WHG here. Could be another damage dealer, ideally, because there's a lot of good frontliner already for OMG.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, they took out Ezreal. Okay, yeah. But that leaves Saya open. So Saya will be hovered and most likely will be locked in because she is still one of the very good damage dealers out there for this meta.
Yep. For Xayah, also the safety of the Xayah is always what they needed. But we can see some of the cracks whenever a Xayah gets picked, right? It's really hard whenever somebody's on your face already. So wait, they pick up a Karma instead on the second phase bans. Just picking up the Karma. The Xayah's not gonna get picked anyway, so it's still okay for them. And wake up on an Alistar. Something that I missed from this guy. Evelyn, yes, there you go.
I'm just gonna say this. The top 3 champions that's been banned since, I think, first series is open in this game. So that's interesting. And
oh, no, what?
It became a Riven. Surprise, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It still came back to the Riven, which is not really ideal. And having Kai'Sa back in the hands of SMK, and they only have an AP champion on the hands of you. So this is really not what I expected. There you go. Sonny getting the ADC in the mid lane again on a Sivir versus Kai'Sa matchup. Kai'Sa would definitely win this matchup. Sivir just needs to wave clear in the mid lane. Doesn't need to do much here for their side. They just need the on the hunt just to help them out in those big fights.
All of these small things will probably add up and will most likely be the reason why they will finish off with a victory. But it's all gonna depend on whether or not OMG has something else in game in their pocket. So while they talk about their game plan, I can't wait to see what will happen into the Rift. What's your prediction for this series, Dash? 2-0?
Honestly,
1-1?
There's a possibility of OMG just sweeping this game just because of the presence of the Hecarim on their side. So that could be the reason why they would be winning this game. But because of the lack of damage that I'm seeing from the side of OMG, Woohoo Gaming sounds a bit more... Their draft sounds a bit more balanced here compared to OMG.
They do. Well, the draft does. That's why they're probably setting foot into the Rift with a lot more confidence. I was surprised we saw another Riven, but I guess it's a comfort pick kind of thing. They already were able to get Zoe, so might as well work when you're confident with your lineup. You will be there as well as Hua, the usual 2v2 in the early game, but it's a Zoe, so I think there's a lot more folks and a lot more aggression that WHG can show now.
That's so funny. What Wake Up did there was so funny. I thought they're gonna try to engage at least a Pulverize. But now, Baba gets the information that they started at the bottom side of the map. So both of them, but the junglers are starting at the bottom side of the map, going to the top. So we're gonna be expecting a gank really early on here for both sides.
Exactly. So it's just gonna be a swapperoo. And hey, 100% win rate for Carryman's Riven.
Yeah.
Interesting. 16-8 for the overall KDA and 26 assists on top of that. So let's see if he'll be able to hold up with that beautiful win rate.
Yeah. Honestly, this guy is just good. This guy, Carryman, he started picking that up just recently when they pick up the Riven. But the Riven again here having a 100%. Is that going to be the first time that we're going to see this Riven get a 4-0 in this matchup? Now Inyan, look at the aggression here. Oh, gets the smite.
It was quick, it was clean, and that was what Inyan had in mind. Okay. And I guess it's just gonna be... Oh yeah, okay, it will be the Boogeyman combo already. Inyan will have to disengage.
Here comes Wake Up.
Is there, but
What?
here comes Wake Up as well as Sunny. Exhaust will be connecting onto one. There will be the Sivir to try and put in a little bit of damage. You'll have tactical sweep coming out from Cat, but no one else fully committing.
Surprised about the interaction though. The push that happened there, I didn't really expect that to happen. But because of that also, Rocky is going to be losing a bit of waves on the top side of the map. So, oh man, this is going to be bad for Woohoo Gaming. They're losing a lot of their priority here in the game. So far, OMG is enjoying what they're having today.
They are. They definitely are. And this is something that they can use to snowball towards the mid and late game. But Rocky, Ikeith, and Rain, as well as the Void Seeker, was forced to take all of that damage. He was forced to pop in with Dominus with the ultimate just so he will survive that one. But at least it was not the kill secured for OMG.
Yep. Sunny has been rotating top and mid ever since because he really needs to cover for Rocky on what's happening in the game right now, because the rotations, having Kai'Sa fight against the Renekton is a really hard matchup for him. That's why he's not having the lane matchup that he wants to go for. And until now, look at what they're doing. They're still doing the same thing, just pitting the Kai'Sa against the Renekton time and time again.
I'm looking at the map right now to see if there's anything unusual with the rotations, but it's still pretty much similar to what we saw in game number 1. Karma will be left alone to probably trying to rev against Zoe, but right now it looks like
SMK.
SMK, it's not a good position for you to be in, but let's see, there's gonna be the exhaust connecting as well, like Ethan Ray connecting onto Wake Up. Inyan there in case something happens, but we're good. No one died. SMK is alive.
Great flash, great killer instinct just for them to go to safety. Now they use their ultimate too, so with this, Rock and Whitecat has been chasing each other ever since a while ago. But now, would they go back to the top lane? Yes, Whitecat is still gonna go back with the same rotation, nullifying the advantage that the Renekton should have had against that Camille matchup. OMG is playing this smartly.
They definitely are. And okay, there's no one left there. Minions has been shoved away as well. They're just waiting for Zoe to go online here, basically. And now everyone is making their way into the mid lane. Shields and all. Hecarim is ready as well. And right now, okay, I thought they were gonna try to surprise someone, but they won't.
Yeah,
so
everybody...
they're pretty conservative right now, yeah.
Everybody's just going for recalls. Look at what's happening. Kai'Sa chasing Rocky, and the other way around is also happening. Which is why Rocky is not having the best of times here in the top side. Knockup!
Not really having the best time, even though he's tanky. It's so difficult to be up against two champions. Right now, Rift Herald is alive. Ooh. The Void Seeker will hurt a lot, and that was vision given for their side. Shelly making her way out of the pit. Quava will be there as well. Pan gets spotted out. Ornn with the ultimate. Riven was able to go 6 feet underground. Hecarim, that was a very, very good try. Hecarim gets a kill onto the Shelly as well. That will be the Void, not the Void Seeker, but the Killer Instinct being used by SMK. Ooh. So good on this Kai'Sa, but he was predicted by Pan right there. A lot of bodies hit the floor, and with that, I think it's still a victory going over to OMG.
OMG taking the Rift Herald in a 3-4-2. Very welcome sight for this squad. Now they're gonna go for the Dragon, but the replay is gonna come up. And as we've seen, Inyan can't even do anything because of the CCs coming in from Wawa. That's why he was not able to stay long for that Rift Herald take. Rocky tried his best here, but it was just nothing worked for them.
Definitely. And see how you can you can really see how well that team fight was and how patient they were, honestly. But now let's see if we're gonna be seeing a take 2 of that. OMG, now they're the ones kind of creating space. The Drake is now up, which will be a Mountain Drake for extra sustain, extra extra life points when they are gonna be in the fight. That is a little aggressive play, but now that will be WHG trying to run away. OMG, they want the turret. They do destroy the turret, and let's see how far they can take things right now.
Yep. Now with that space, they can take the dragon. Nobody's gonna be here to be able to save them there, but Carryman might be able to do something.
Let's see. Alright, and that will jump in. Yep. And it looks like Zoe is still just safe at the back line, but it's not really converting into any solid because SMK does get the poke, will hurt a lot, but I don't think it's enough to actually secure any kills.
Yep. Wake up. Gonna go for a play.
He will try SMK with the exhaust, and Huahua gets chased not 1, not 2, but rather by 3, and he does get taken down. And with that, it is another victory for WHG.
Force 2 objectives going to OMG is not really a good spot to be in. Pawn goes in!
He goes in, but will he survive? Okay, he's okay, but that was too close for comfort. We get it. He wants to secure the kill, but did not know that Inyan was there at the side. But now looking at the mid lane again, Wake Up will just push the wave. Nothing too different from Alistar, and I don't think he will force any fight with you. That's a karma with damage. So it's just WHG working on their macro.
Yep. And for now, from what we're seeing here from Woohoo Gaming, they're struggling against OMG. Haven't taken down a tower. They have a Renekton on their side who hasn't had the advantage in the early game. So it's all working towards the favor of OMG, just based on the gold charts that we have on the top left side. And Pawn is the only one still standing still here on the gold gap. And it's working towards Pawn. I hope he would be able to carry the team here.
That's the hope, and that is the expectation. We just need an opening for them to be able to do it. Some Kate and Rain, some poke, some damage there. The longer the game is, the scarier SMK will obviously get. You have another ultimate coming in from Orn, but up top, that will be a 1v2. Rocky will not be able to move unless he survives. He tries, but sadly, it was a difficult situation to survive or last in. Going back here to Dragon Lane, it looks like Carryman, San1, and Pan decides to join the party. You will try to stun Carryman. Exhaust will be there as well, but there's no full-on commit. It's just them trying to cover as much land as possible.
Yep. Still some time before the next objective.
Ooh, that will be SMK with the Ikaten Ray. That will be the knock-up. Wake Up trying to give space for his teammates. He is pretty tanky, but Huahua as well as Inyan will be there. Carryman popping in with the ultimate with the Blade of the Exile, but no one actually got taken down. Well, I stand corrected. Alistar now got taken down.
Yeah, I'm surprised that nobody helped him when he was trying to run away. Carryman just passed through. He didn't even go for the stun or anything. But OMG, or rather, Woohoo Gaming mistakes again that we're seeing from them. It's almost the same as game 1. But this one is a lot more mistakes per mistakes, and this could really punish them for game 2.
Let's see. Punishment might definitely be there. That will be the ultimate again coming out from Huahua. Void Seeker not gonna connect onto anyone. And no casualties still. Okay. Just almost, well, a little over 10 minutes in, and they're playing safe.
Oh no. We're really looking for this one though. You definitely have this side of things here for Woohoo Gaming, but based on what we're seeing, it's not gonna work out there for their side. Honestly, Woohoo Gaming is just looking for any chances, any mistakes coming from OMG. That's not a good spot to be in.
Nope, not at all. And you know, the longer the game is, the more ground will be covered by their opponents. And it's still a narrative that we're waiting to be finished here because, to be fair, I think it's safe to say it's still anyone's game because of how powerful their team fighting potential is. but we're really just waiting in on the damage as well as the scaling, or if anyone gets caught off guard. But quite literally, only time can tell.
Yep. OMG already in position. We all know they have the advantage on this last fight that we have seen them. Now with some items, 2 items in that Sever, things might change for their side.
We're waiting. There might be a change indeed. But okay, Alistar is still, yeah, he's tanky. He's gonna be okay. Sever will be A-okay, unreachable even. I'm just waiting if Caraman can make anything happen right now. That will be the pokes, the shots, as well as a Void Seeker being sent out, but it was just them securing vision and making sure that there's no one misplaced or roaming around. A Void Seeker being popped again. Alistar will try to man or at least gatekeep. Then that's going to be the Hexic Ultimatum as well as the ultimate coming in from Ornn. A lot of full out of damage being shelled out, but Riven was the first one to fall. Now we're going to look at Kai'Sa right now. Still pretty much safe, and it looks like OMG, they're all come together and they will be able to get the Jake non-contested.
Where was Rocky when that was happening? I'm surprised that... What? Really surprised that they're giving this off to their side though. I mean, Woohoo Gaming, this is a lot of mistakes time and time again. And OMG's just taking it right now. Now they're gonna go.
They are going to be going. No one will be jumping in, but now looks like Alistar just looking onto the side. Some pulverized here and there. Zoe that's going to kill onto one, but it looks like the barrier will be secured by Hecarim. Nonetheless, WHG now, they are struggling. A lot of champions are very low, and looks like SMK with the Kai'Sa making things happen. Zoe gets bursted down. One does become golden, but that's not enough because there is still the Blade of the Exile coming out from Riven. From Carryman, even Kai'Sa gets taken down. Another 1v2, but hey, it's tanky, has a lot of damage. It was a good try, but still, OMG, they get the victory, they get the Baron, and they even get the ace.
Oh man, they got a lot, and now, how is this gonna work for Woohoo Gaming? OMG is just gonna be taking this win. There were a lot of mistakes this game, and one of this was them not catching the rotations off from Woohoo Gaming during the early stages, and that's why Woohoo Gaming is just erratic. OMG is just running them over this game. Yeah, and also there was an Evelyn and an Aatrox for free, and they picked up a Ribbon in the draft, which is what is this? What is happening with Woohoo Gaming?
Interesting draft choice indeed. So now here's the Baron buff minions making their way into the side of WHG. Another ultimate being popped by Ornn. But now we're waiting, okay, for a good opening from WHG here. But it is quite difficult because OMG, they're the ones really dictating the tempo.
Yeah, and with this OMG, they could definitely just end this game anytime they want to. With a 5k gold lead already, they're gonna go in.
They are gonna be jumping in. Shields here and there. Is this the opening? Okay, I thought that was it, but they still had flash.
Oh yeah. OMG's just... Oh man. OMG's just playing this so well now. Just because of what Woohoo Gaming's mistakes. It's just because of the fact that Woohoo Gaming is making mistakes. That's why I'm saying that OMG is playing this well. Especially Inyen was the reason why they're getting a lot of this space in this game. Because of that Hecarim pick that they have.
Being able to really utilize and make things happen with the Hecarim pick is a game changer most definitely. How do you answer that though?
Yeah, Hecarim at this point could definitely be a tank only. So what they can do is just let Pawn find a way to get a pick first before they try to take the fight. OMG could easily just run them over just because of the way that their composition goes. But Woohoo Gaming can't find the opportunity because they can't even give any space to Pawn.
Looking for any subtle map movements, but right now it's basically just the two teams clumping together. They don't want anyone caught off guard here. They don't want to do anything wrong, and again they have a Zoe that If someone is asleep at a crucial time, it might not spell well for them.
Yep. For OMG, with what they're doing here in this game, they just need to wait. They don't need to give any leads to Woohoo Gaming. Once they don't give any mistakes, this stable gold lead is just gonna turn out well for them, and just wait for the next Baron and the next Dragon for them to take the soul.
In a span of those minutes, though, do you think someone might get taken down? Because look at how aggressive SMK is. He doesn't care. You're attacked. You're a damage dealer. Nah. If I have my eyes on you, you're probably gonna get a lot of IK and raid damage. And Void Seeker. It's actually kind of difficult to catch Kai'Sa now. I won't be surprised if WHG will be forced to commit a lot of resources just to reach that Kai'Sa. This is the map through WHG's eyes. Not much vision, but they will try and face check Ornn again with the ultimate. There you go, but Sivir will be the target here. That's going to be the Hexic ultimatum connecting onto one, but will be joined by Wake Up rather. Is he tanky enough? The answer is probably no, because that's a lot of damage being dished out by OMG. But now it's Renekton. He is down. 4v5 numbers game in favor of OMG. Alistar gets taken down as well. Looks like there is not even a single answer for WHG. That's going to be another fight, another trade. But at the end of the day, it was OMG that stood victorious.
OMG taking the win, and now they have a lot of seconds before they actually respawn. OMG is going to be taking this next game. And this game is gonna go to their side. It has been such a great time for OMG, and Woohoo Gaming is just gonna take this L. But this is still not done. This series is still gonna go for long.
It's raining 2-1s apparently. So far, Series 1 is the only one that was 2-0.